Okay, boys and girls, we got a lot to talk about today. I was planning on talking about the Denver Broncos. That was going to be the main topic, and that's what you guys were gonna comment on. But we got some Clowney news. We got some Jadeveon Clowney news, and I could just jump right into that. But first, like we always do, I want to talk to you guys. How are you guys doing? You guys feeling good? You guys being healthy? You guys being safe? You guys ready for baseball, basketball to start back up? How we doing? How are we doing? I got Diego. I got Cairo. What's up, brother? What's up, Raider Nation? How we doing? Everyone feeling good? Feeling productive? Getting stuff done? I'm gonna be on. I don't know if you guys watch Spotlight. Let me get the full name right, just in case I screw it up, because I don't want to screw it up. I'm going to pull it up now, and then we'll get into some topics here. But I'm going to be on the Spotlight Raiders Talk. It's Darian. I'm going to be on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm doing a little double duty today. We're here 5 to 6, and then I'll be over there 8 to whenever. I'll do it as long as they want to, because I'll always be down to talk some Raiders. Waiting on my Dodgers and Lakers to get these chips. Well, you could just relax with that nonsense. Lakers in 4. You're crazy. Corey, what's up, brother? Watch the top 10 AFC quarterback list by Cowherd. So did you watch his list, or did you watch my video about his list? If you guys didn't know, Colin Cowherd put out his top 10 quarterbacks in the AFC, and one of these quarterbacks that we know and love, and his name would be Derek Carr, was not in the top 10 quarterbacks in the AFC. And I did a video on that. It is already up on Patreon, patreon.com/allaboardraiders. Link is in the description if you want to go see that. That's how you go see it. It is on deck to be uploaded probably tomorrow. Then the next Madden video is in the hole. It'll be coming out the day after that. But, you watched my video? Okay. I give my thoughts on why I would have Derek Carr in my top 10. I give my list. I give my opinion on Colin Cowherd's list. So we got Colin Cowherd as a bum. Now, listen, I do like Colin Cowherd. I watched him this morning. He made me mad again because he didn't bring up Donovan Mitchell, but that's a basketball thing. But I do like him because I think he's entertaining, and he usually has like facts to back up his statements, which is stuff that I try to do. I don't try to just say things to say them. But yeah, he made me mad, and that's basically it. I'm not going to give my list away. You guys could list your top 10 AFC quarterbacks, your top 5, your top 3. We can put them up on the screen here, but I don't want to give that away. If you do want to see the video, patreon.com/allaboardraiders, like I said before. But it will be uploaded tomorrow, so you could either check it out now or wait for it. But I will say my top 3 obviously are Mahomes, Lamar, and Deshaun Watson. And Patrick Mahomes, he's a little bit richer today. If you guys didn't see, you got Patrick Mahomes signed a 10-year extension worth reportedly over $400 million. And Schefter said the key is how much over 400 it actually is. That's a lot of money. And somewhere I saw someone say somewhere Dak Prescott's just staring into a void right now because he's so upset. Jonathan Jennings, what's up, brother? I don't recognize you. Are you a new viewer? Get Clowney now. Okay, you guys want to talk about Clowney? Let's talk about Clowney. Here's the thing with Jadeveon Clowney. Really good player. Not quite Khalil Mack, even though he was picked 4 spots ahead of him in the 2014 draft. But he's a solid player. The thing that we've all been hearing, though, about this report, because I know you guys are all Raider fans. If you haven't heard, we're trying to go after Clowney. But here's the thing. Apparently, there are 3 teams involved. It's the Raiders, the Browns, and another team. People have been throwing out who they think the other team is, but they're not positive. Apparently, the Browns have offered him $15 million for 1 year. He's looking for, 17 to 18, and I think he's looking for a multi-year deal because he is, as Cairo says, injury prone. So The Raiders have reportedly offered less than $15 million, but I'm assuming they offered him a 2-year deal, which is why he's probably considering it. Now, here's my prediction. Clowney's going to sign with the Browns because the Browns are offering him more money, and he's going to have a prove-it deal and then go somewhere else. Maybe we get him next season. But I don't think right now the Raiders are looked at for some reason as a contender, and I think Clowney wants to go to one. Contender. I think they're a playoff contender. I don't think we're quite yet a Super Bowl contender. That comes a year later when we have time to develop, and we actually have OTAs for our rookies. But I think he's going to end up going to the Browns because, one, it's more money, and two, because people think that the Browns are more suited to make a deeper run into the playoffs. Now, I understand that. We'll see how Baker Mayfield does, and we'll see how Kevin Stefanski runs his offense. But as of right now, I do think if I had to put my $15 million on something, it would be that Clowney will be going to the Cleveland Browns. Now, that doesn't matter when we talk about it because we could still have fun and ask ourselves, do we want Clowney? So I'm asking you guys in the comments right now, do you guys want Jadeveon Clowney? I do, but not for $17 million. I think probably 15 is something that I would be comfortable offering. 2 years, $30 million. Maybe some incentives if he doesn't play a certain amount. That's probably another thing. You probably want some of it guaranteed, all of it guaranteed. I don't know. But do you guys want Jadeveon Clowney? I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it would be really cool if it did happen. It would definitely put the Raiders back in like the story of the season. This will prove if he loves money than Browns, but if he loves the game and signs with our Raiders, then he sees a positive future with our Raiders. Exactly. If Jadeveon Clowney I just completely lost my train of thought because I was reading the other comments. If Jadeveon Clowney signs with Vegas, then that proves that he, number one, is looking to win more than money, and number two, thinks that he could win in Oakland. Which then you might have to say, hey, maybe Clowney makes us a Super Bowl contender because instead of just Max Crosby and Carl Nassib and Cleveland Farrell, we have that second ace in the hole that can get to the quarterback. And, we're going to need to get to Mahomes for 10 more seasons. Chris Gang says Clowney to the Raiders. What's up, Chris Gang? I don't recognize you either. I think I'm getting a bunch of new viewers, and I'm happy. I'm very happy. He also says Pat's got an MVP for $7 million. It's true, but he's an unhealthy MVP. And similarly to Cam Newton, Jadeveon Clowney is also not particularly healthy all of the time, which is the problem. Kalen Sankey, I think is how you say it. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Not for the price, especially with no camps. I get that. I get that absolutely. It's scary. The same thing with Cam Newton. Will Cam Newton start week 1? I'm not positive that he will. I'm not positive. We can use him as a linebacker. He's fairly skinny for a defensive end. So that's a possibility. I kind of wanted to use Carl Nassib as a linebacker, even Eric Harris as a sub linebacker, just to get them on the field. We're gonna have a lot. Like if we listen without Clowney, we have a lot of decisions to make with personnel. With Clowney, it's going to be even harder to make those decisions, but that's a good problem to have. So yeah, Clowney to the Raiders. I don't think there's been any updates on that. I'm checking Bleacher Report right now. No, I just see Mahomes 10-year extension. Yeah, nothing on Clowney. Here it is. Patrick Mahomes. This is 10 minutes ago. Patrick Mahomes' 10-year extension is worth $450 million. The injury guarantee is $140 million. Wow. Richest deal in sports history. Wow. He's making more than a baseball player would make, and baseball has no salary cap. Wow. Listen, he's great, but it's only been 3 seasons. I mean, what if and then I just got the Mahomes. Yep. 450. Wow. Largest Hey, good for Patrick Mahomes. I'm happy he's getting paid. He seems like a good guy. I just don't like him because I'm a Raider fan. Do I think Arnett will be our CB2? No chance. Not that he's not good enough. I just think we don't have the proper time to get him acquainted with all the verbiage and the and the schemes of the defense. And I think that's why we signed Prince Amukamara, maybe LaMarcus Joyner. I don't think so. By the end of the season, probably similar to Trayvon. Trayvon wasn't our number one in the beginning of the season. It was Gary Conley. How confident am I in Nassib? I am very confident. Now, I kept saying that he was a captain for the Bucks. Somebody could. I don't want to go on my phone this whole time. I think he was a captain for the Bucks last year. I'm not positive, but somebody fact checked that for me. I think he was a captain. You guys are killing it with the comments right now. I'm seeing a bunch of new people. Nassib was good, signing great depth. Yeah, and he had like 6.5 sacks last season. Nothing wrong with more depth. Exactly. We finally have depth at a position like wide receiver or safety that we haven't had in since probably I've been alive. Sanjoku, what's up, brother? We would need to cut a few big names, maybe Jackson or Joyner, but I wouldn't do it. Do you mean? So, okay, we would need to cut a few big names. That seems like you're saying you would be okay with it. Was that a typo, or would you not do it? I understand people who say they wouldn't do it. I'm on the fence. I am on the fence. We might have to cut or trade Gabe Jackson for a pick. That might be something we have to do. I get that. It just depends on what you want to put a premium on. The deal is going to kill the Chiefs eventually. Well, hey, we know a thing or two about not caving into people who want a lot of money. Look at the Chicago Bears. They're not exactly in the best spot that they were when they traded for Khalil Mack. Sanjoku, you would not do it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I totally get that. I get that. Kyra says, I wonder how they're going to pay Hill and Kelsey. Well, they're going to have to pay them, and it's going to be similarly to the Golden State Warriors. If you guys are basketball fans, they had Kevin Durant, and listen, it worked out because these players were all worldly. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney is not going to make us like the lock to win a Super Bowl. If it was somebody like J.J. Watt or Khalil Mack, this would be different. But when the Warriors had Clay and Draymond and Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins and Steph Curry, they had no bench. They had to let Iguodala, a former MVP or a former Finals MVP, walk away. They had no bench, and it worked out for them because they were all worldly players. So it's a lot of depth or star power. What do you guys want? Nel Seb 54G. I feel the defense will show up this year. I was telling, I think it was Sanjoku in his, yesterday I was in his live chat. And by the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. He does live streams like this, but he has like actual graphics, which is something I don't do right now because I don't know how. But go subscribe to him. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. All the defense has to do is be top 15 for us to have a decent season. In Carr's 6 years, we haven't been top 20, and that was with Khalil Mack. In 2016, with Khalil Mack, the defensive player of the year, we were last in the league in yards per play. Last in the league. Which, again, is why every time Derek Carr makes a mistake, it is so enormously zoomed in and glaring because then we lose the game. Think about the Packer game. Carr fumbles out of the back of the end zone. It's over. The game's over. It went from 14-10 to 28-10. They scored on every single possession besides one, and it was a touchdown every time. That fumble didn't matter. It just didn't. If we score a touchdown, we lose 45-35, not 45 to 21 or whatever it was. So that was just my little tangent. Sorry about that. Jackson and Joyner are prove-it years. I wouldn't mind cutting one or both to open up more money. It's a good point. It's a really good point. Josh Jacobs will have a downhill year. I can feel it sophomore slump. Interesting. I would say that if our offense didn't significantly improve. Also, he was like one of the top 7 or 8 running backs in the league last year. It wasn't like he showed flashes that he could be good. If he has a down year, like here's my prediction about Josh Jacobs. I think his numbers are going to be around the same, if not slightly better, but he's going to play all 16 games. Like last year, he only played 14, 13 games. So if he has the same numbers with 16 games, that's a really good season, but it's not going to feel as good as it was his rookie year because he did more with less. Does that make any sense? Yo, what's up? Fidel Castro. Can't say that I'm a big fan of your work, Fidel. But I appreciate the support. You guys are killing it with the comments. I don't think I've ever had this many viewers this early. I believe Raiders will be a top 15 defense. Our D-line top 10. I hope so. I sure hope so. I think our linebacking core is finally at least adequate. Hey, Diego. 1.15K subs. Yeah, you guys carried me past the 1,000 sub marker. Now we're getting that money, and I'm just gonna put everything back into this channel. You guys are great. Keep up the support. Really appreciate it. Chris Jones wants more money. Oh, I forgot about that. Chris Jones. That's a great point, Chris Gang. What are they going to do? Chris Jones he's not going to play this year, or if he plays, he's done. I forgot about Chris Jones. What are you feeling right now if you're Chris Jones? Not great. Not great. I'm not worried about Abram. He's a stud. You could tell he's a star. I'm not worried about him at all. Spicy curry. Hate that. That's too much for injury prone. I do agree. I love seeing all the new faces here, guys. Keep the comments coming. Rodrigo V. When I took Spanish class, they called me Rodrigo, so that's our connection. Do you think Jason Willen actually makes the 53? Oh, for sure. He's our third tight end. Last year it was Carrier. I think Carrier. To follow up here, do you guys think gets cut at tight end? I'm guessing Carrier for sure. No, I don't think he gets cut. I think he stays on as a fourth tight end. Because keep in mind, we run a lot of 3 tight end sets, and if somebody goes down, we need somebody else to slip in. So I think Carrier makes it as the fourth tight end. He's not terrible. Dakota Elam, that's my middle name, Dakota. Am I a Raider fan? I don't know. What is that? Oh, it's inverted. What is that Josh Jacobs jersey? Where am I? Right here. What does this Josh Jacobs jersey tell you? I am a Raider fan. Yeah, what does Diego say? He has a Josh Jacobs jersey. To be fair, some people collect jerseys of other teams. I only have 3 jerseys. I have Josh Jacobs and I have 2 Jazz jerseys, Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles. I don't collect jerseys because I don't wear them. Like, where am I going to wear a jersey? Witten for sure make the team. His experience is priceless. Yeah, he's essentially going to be the mentor to Foster Moreau, which is something I love. That reminds me, I announced this show last week. You know what? I'll show you guys again. For the people who weren't here, I announced the show Thursday. It's with me and my buddy Eric, who is very knowledgeable in the world of sports, but he is a Saints fan. So it's going to be nice to have 2 different sides. And the show is called Thursday Night Quarterbacks. And we're going to do it Thursday before the Thursday night games. And we're going to make predictions for the whole week, and we're going to talk about different sports stuff in terms of the NFL. It's not going to be just Raiders, but it's going to be the whole league. And it's starting this Thursday. If you guys didn't see the thumbnail, I will show you the thumbnail right now. I'm just sharing my screen, and here's the thumbnail if you guys didn't see it. I'm sure a lot of you did. But this is me and Eric. This is going to be the thumbnail. Our new show is starting Thursday. It's any second. It's coming up now. I know it's black, and it's coming. And there it is. Our new thumbnail, Thursday Night Quarterbacks with Eric and Rodney. We haven't locked down a time yet. It's either going to be 7 to 8, 7:30 to 8:30, 6 to 7. It's going to be a later show. But here's the thumbnail. You guys like that? I think it looks pretty freaking good. My skin tone doesn't quite match with Derek Carr, but that's fine. So that's the new show we're starting on Thursday, so get pumped up for that. That's a later show for people who can't watch this show, which is a little bit earlier. So that's that. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. Let's get back to these comments here. Will the Las Vegas spotlight create more pressure toward our Raiders? No. I mean, these guys are professional athletes. I don't really think pressure gets to them all that much, to be completely honest with you. I'm just going to be really excited. Oh, yeah, we already talked about this. I don't think Carrier gets cut. Do I think Fargo, what's up, buddy? Do I think Collins will make our D-line shine? Shine is a big word. Improve for sure. He will definitely improve our line, but shine, I'm not sure. curious, how much do you get from this? I don't know what that is referring to, Diego. If you could specify what that means, then I will be more than happy to answer it, but I don't really know. How do I feel about Nelson Aguilar? He signed a prove it deal. I think he's got a lot to prove. That's redundant. I just said he has to prove it twice. How do I feel about him? I feel like he had some big drops in key moments, and that's all people think about him. And I think he's going to be better than people think. Is he going to? Yeah, I see. Like, he drops the ball too much. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but we'll see what happens. He's cool. Witten still runs good routes. Yeah, he'll have like 3 touchdowns next year or this year. I guarantee it. Ooh, this is a good question, Martinez. I feel like I get this question once a week, but I'm more than happy to ask. Martinez is 17-ish, so maybe almost 18. What do you think Derek Carr's final stats will be for this season? I think his yards will slightly go up from, what did he have, like 4,100 last year? He'll have 4,278 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. I think his touchdowns will go up, and I also think his interceptions will go up. So there you go. Corey, Snake, are Thursday night quarterbacks going to be on your channel? Absolutely. It's going to be just like this. Now, here's the thing about Thursday night quarterbacks. It's going to be 3 topics that me and Eric talk about, 10 minutes on a topic, which will be a half an hour. And then at the end of the shows, we're going to do predictions on we're going to do predictions on each week. So we're going to predict the games for each week. Now, the season obviously hasn't started yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go week by week, and we're going to do divisions. So next week or this week coming, we'll do like AFC East, and we'll predict the AFC East. And we'll do that once a week, and that'll bring us right into the season. Now, your comments will still be featured on the screen. Every single comment I'm throwing up on the screen, unless it's just like, hey, what's up? Well, no, I'll still put that. But we're not going to be able to answer all of them because we have to stick to the the topics. So if you guys like super chatted something, which I'm not asking you to do, then of course we would read it and talk about it. But we'll show them all on screen. We're just not going to be able to get to all of them because, again, we have to stick to the topics. But for now, that's what we're planning on doing. Bill, what's up, buddy? Tyrell Williams also drops too many passes. Yeah, he dropped a couple. He makes some big plays, though. I mean, listen, people drop passes. Michael Crabtree was like the best receiver we've had in the last however many years. And he dropped a lot of passes, too. You're an Eagles fan, Dakota? I mean, I actually don't have a problem with the Eagles. And I'm in Pennsylvania. I hate the Steelers. But, I guess that's fine. At least you're here listening to me talk about the Raiders. I appreciate that. You mean my channel, Diego? How much does it work per 100 subs or something like that? I still don't know what the heck you're talking about. Are you talking about money I make or how many subs I get per video? If you're talking about money, it's in terms of views, not subscribers. So per 1,000, here, I'll pull it up right here. I could tell you exactly analytically how much money I make. If you're curious about like maybe starting your own channel, this is how it works. So right now, I made off of this one video, off of me playing against the Kansas City Chiefs, which has almost 2,000 views. I made $16 on that video. So that is roughly $8 per 1,000 views. So that's how it works. But that's not set in stone. It's dependent on how long people watch. If they see 1 or 2 or 3 ads, I don't put the ads on the videos. That's YouTube stuff. If they click on the ad, it goes up. The average is like $4 to $5 per 1,000, but I make $8 right now because you guys are killing it and you guys are watching the whole video. So that's technically how it works. You're in Pittsburgh, dude. I'm literally maybe, you know what? Let's see how far away I am from Pittsburgh. I'm in a small town. I'm living here right now, but this is not where I technically live. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am 2 hours and 50 minutes from the heart of Pittsburgh. So that's pretty cool. Eagles Raiders Super Bowl 55. I would love to see that. Yeah, so more subs gets you more views. Yeah, kind of. The thing about subscribers is like only like 20% of my views come from subs. So I have 1,000 subscribers, I get 1,000 views. Only 200 of those views come from actual subscribers. Subscribers just help you. It just looks better. Like when you go to a channel that has 400 subscribers, you don't tend to want to watch those videos, even if they are good, which is why I focus so much on the quality rather than the quantity at first. Now I'm pumping them out because I've got the system down of how to edit. But initially, I just wanted to focus on how good everything looked. So subs do help, but it's more about the views. If you're curious on starting your own channel, then that's what you got to focus on. Bill, William, Sinclair, we need to bring back fade in the end zone. Carr is so money with that. Yeah, but we need someone who actually knows how to run it, because he did it to Tyrell Williams and it was an interception because Tyrell was like, oh, Derek Carr's throwing me the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. That was ridiculous. Yeah, okay. This. Rocco Vendena. I'm trying to say that with my Puerto Rican accent because I am Puerto Rican. That sounds like a racist thing. Do you think we should sign Michael Crabtree? Would it help the roster? Probably not. Would I do it within a heartbeat? Yes. Why not? Let's get a little nostalgic. Let's sign Michael Crabtree. Screw it. Chucky Wooden, he wants youth. I mean, yeah, he got rid of Michael Crabtree for Jordy freaking Nelson. So, Raiders lose the wild card game this year. It will hurt. Yeah. I mean, if we're like the 6th seed in the playoffs, which is where I think we'll be playing the 3rd seed, I think. And that would probably be what? The Bills? Bills are a tough team. No, did not sign Crabtree. Okay, well, we disagree yet again. What else is new? Carr versus Wentz, who wins? I don't know. It'll probably be backup quarterbacks because they both get hurt. It'll probably be Mariota versus who's the Eagles back? Oh, Jalen Hurts. No, Wentz is the better quarterback right now. But I think when both of them are 100% like locked in, I think that's a battle. That is an absolute battle. Waller could be the guy in the fade route. Yeah, maybe. I think it's probably going to be Bryan Edwards, though, if I had to give you my honest prediction. Carr to Henry Ruggs III, 75-yard TD. Yep, and we go up 48-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs. Or Lynn Bowden punt return TD. What would I rather see? That's easy. 75-yard touchdown. Probably because that's like threefold. I'll probably have Carr in my fantasy football team. And probably have Hunter. I was about to say Hunter Renfro. Henry Ruggs. I just think people aren't even thinking about Lynn Bowden as an impact player. So I just want Henry Ruggs to live up to the hype. Wentz is underrated. I think he's rated about as well as he should be. He's a top 10 quarterback for sure. But we'll see what happens. Did I miss any things up here? What was this? Yes, sir, too. Probably sign a Michael Crabtree or either that or the Pittsburgh thing. Either way, I'm down. Honestly, I'm down. Okay, we're about halfway through. So let's do a little housekeeping. I'm going, if you guys watch Spotlight Talk, I'm going to mess the name up again. Dang it, I got to pull the name up again. I'm going to be on another Raider show, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm sure there's some overlap within people who are subscribed to that. But I'm going to pull up the channel name just so you guys are, know the channel name, because this is where I'm going to be on. Oh, look, I'm live. Yes, I am live on YouTube. Okay, the Spotlight Raiders Talk. I'm going to be on there, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yes, hit that like button. That helps too, Diego. I'm going to be on Spotlight Talk. Yes, I will be on that show today, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing double duty on the live streams. So if you guys are fans of them, then you'll be watching. If you're not, I want you guys to come over, subscribe, and say, hey, we're from All Aboard Raiders. We're from Rodney's channel. We want to show support because it's going to make me look really good. Okay? So come on and watch. Another thing I'll say, patreon.com/allaboardraiders. Link is in the description below. 2 videos are up right now, the Broncos game and me talking about Colin Cowherd's top 10 AFC quarterback list, which is not including Derek Carr. I'll give my list. I'm starting a new Madden series where it's a what-if series, like what if so-and-so was an Oakland Raider, and there's going to be a poll very shortly on who you guys want me to play as as an Oakland Raider. Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Tim Tebow. $1 a month. You guys get to vote. There's a tier in Patreon where you could literally join my live stream right now. Corey Snake is a $10 patron. If he wanted to, he could text me right now and join my live stream because he's that good of a guy. Okay? I'm just saying, link in it below. Check it out. That's done for housekeeping. Let's get back to comments. We're not even talking about the topic of the video and we're halfway through. Raiders v. Broncos. Roster battle. It ends right now. I'm going to end the debate right now. Let me take a swig of my water. But I'll answer this first. Who is underrated on the quarterback? If you're asking me who the most underrated quarterback in the league is, besides Derek Carr, ooh, that's tough. Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins, Ryan Tannehill. Those are my three. But let's talk about the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders and how they match up. Because the media is high on Denver. Raider fans are not high on Denver. But listen, guys, I'm a Raider fan first. But I'm also an unbiased Raider fan. I do not predict outlandish things. Like, if you ask my dad how good the Raiders are going to be, he would tell you they're going to go 14-2. That's not happening. The Denver Broncos are going to make the playoffs this season. But so are the Oakland Raiders. The Denver Broncos will go 10-6. But so will the Oakland Raiders. Now, how do their rosters match up? Well, coaching, I think we got the clear advantage. Vic Fangio was out-coached week 1. It was his first ever game that he ever coached, but Gruden played him like a fiddle. Week 17, we lost that game, but we went for 2. There was a tipped ball. There was a lot of stuff that happened. That was, we should have won that game. Offensively, and you guys start commenting, who's better, Raiders or the Broncos? I know what you guys are going to say, but still, start commenting. Flood the comments with Jerry Jeudy. Is he better than Henry Ruggs? Jerry Jeudy, is he better than Henry Ruggs? Derek Carr versus Drew Lock. Start commenting. I think, get off the microphone. I think that offensively, I think we have the slight edge because we have a better running back and a more proven receiving core. They're relying on 2 rookies with Courtland Sutton. And we're just relying on one technically. Bryan Edwards is going to get some time. But he's not going to play that much. So it's going to be Tyrell Williams. So who's better right now? Tyrell Williams, Henry Ruggs, and Hunter Renfrow, or KJ Hamler, Jerry Jeudy, and Courtland Sutton. To me, I think the Raiders have the edge. I also think we have clearly the better tight end group. I mean, I think Foster Moreau is better than Noah Fant, to be completely honest with you. Offensive line, we have the better offensive line. So I think we have the better offense, and Derek Carr is better than Drew Lock. Colin Cowherd might not think so, but I think so. Defensively, listen, I think our defense is definitely improved, but they have the slight edge. They have Von Miller. They have Nick Chubb. They have Jonathan Simmons. They have a squad on defense. It's okay, guys. It's okay for Raider fans to say they have a squad on defense. So it might come down to special teams, and I don't really know how good our special teams is, and I don't know how good their special teams is. We are 2 really solid teams. I think we're going to split the matchups. Now, I said I was going to end the debate. Who's a better team? Well, when the game's on the line, I'd rather have Derek Carr under center than Drew Lock, although I do think Drew Lock is going to be really good this year. So I would go with the Oakland Raiders. Now, with that being said, I think the Denver Broncos are going to end up being the higher seed in the playoffs because they're going to beat us in Week 17. And it always seems like whoever wins that second game gets the tiebreaker for some reason. So that's where I stand. I think the Raiders have the better team slightly, but I think the Broncos are going to end up being the higher seed, and that's the way I see it. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think I suck? Are you guys leaving the chat? What do you guys think? I did just get spammed with comments. Let me just do this one first. Heart of a Child. OA. What's up, bro? Been watching the Madden games you play. Been good just seeing Raiders play. How do you like the secondary against AFC West? I think it's solid. I think I'm not worried about the Chargers. We'll see how the Raiders play against the Chiefs. Maybe a Meek Robertson on Tyreek Hill. I think it's going to be fun to watch. I think it's going to be fun to watch. 4th and 1, the car threw it away. Yeah, I don't really care. Raiders, but lose in the playoffs. Yeah, okay, I agree with you. Corey thinks I think the Broncos will struggle due to their O-line. Maybe. That's a big question. David Sanchez says the Raiders. If Carr shows up, then Raiders are better offensively, and I think he will show up. I don't think you have to. Do I think Drew Lock is as good as Denver fans talk him up to be? Well, no, they talk him up to be John Elway. I do think he's really good. He's really good. He outplayed Deshaun Watson in Houston. He's a solid quarterback. I think John Elway finally got it right. He finally stumbled upon a decent quarterback. So I think he's good. I think he's like if I had to give him like a pro comp, I think he's like Jay Cutler, but with like a good attitude. And Jay Cutler with a good attitude was a playoff quarterback. You think our defense coordinator, Paul Gunther, will have our defense top 15 and why? Yes, I do, because I think he is a good offensive or defensive coordinator. I just think he's never had the players to show it. I mean, that first year, we had nobody on the squad. You think Henry Ruggs is better than Jerry Jeudy? We'll see. The media is high on Locke. He's decent, not good. If you look at who he played and the defenses he's played, it's not all that impressive with the competition he had. Yeah, but also that was his first time he's ever played. That was the first time he ever got in. So how could you can't just say he's not good. You can't say he is good. You can't say he's not good. I'm saying with the stuff that I saw that he has a lot of potential. That's all I'm saying. Lynn Bowden is going to be lit. I think so. I agree. I just don't like saying the word lit, so I'm going to not say it again. Raiders got a better coaching staff and general manager. Always is I just read always. Elway is garbage, and he has proven it, and we got better youngsters. I agree for the most part. I think Elway does a good job of constructing a roster. I just don't think he has done a good job of evaluating the quarterback position. Drew Lock is the first decent quarterback he's ever drafted. He signed Peyton Manning. Oh, that was hard. How'd you know Peyton Manning was going to be good? Jeez, what a freaking guru. Something about playing that Denver defense gives me the heebie-jeebies. Exactly, because they're good. They got a squad on defense. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to admit it, guys. I think Carr throws for an extra 200, 300 yards this year. Just off less drops. I think 400 to 4,500. Oh, I don't think it's out of the question either. I think absolutely. Denver has a tougher schedule. They got Pittsburgh and Tennessee, don't forget. Yeah, that's true. Because they got did they end up being second in division? Yeah, they did. Oh, see, that was a good loss. I wasn't rooting for a loss. I think if you're rooting, all right, here's my hot take, and this shouldn't even be a hot take. I think if you're rooting for draft position, you're a fake Raider fan. And I don't want you in the nation. Okay, you just fired me up. Get the comment off the screen. If you are one of those fans that at the end of the season is like, we're done, we're out of the playoffs, we should lose so we can get Tua, you are not a real Raider fan, and you are not welcome here. Goodbye. Yeah, Denver do got a squad. Hey, Travis, my brother from another mother. What's up, Rodney? What's your thoughts on where the Raiders are lacking most? The Raiders are lacking most in. We need more linebacker help. We have Corey Littleton, Kwiatkowski, or however you say it, but our third linebacker is questionable. Tanner Muse, we'll see. Nicholas Morrow, I mean, maybe he'll be good third linebacker instead of a good first linebacker, but probably linebacker. Defense. Defense. We have a better. I thought somebody was right behind me. That really scared me. Everybody QB in our second year, guys, will shine. Watch. Oh, I believe you, Bill. It's like you're threatening me. Like, watch it. No, I believe it. I believe that with all my heart. Yeah. By the way, my dog's name is Crosby. For all of you original OG subscribers, you guys have seen him, but this is Crosby. I actually named him after Sidney Crosby, but Max Crosby also works. Isn't that right, bud? Say hello to the peeps. Well, you're chewing right into the microphone. Why does he have to be such a freaking? LB has always been an issue for the Raiders. Shaking my head. Yeah, but it's always been an issue for coverage linebackers. Bruce Irvin was a good linebacker / DN that could rush the passer, but can never cover though. I think Kwiatkowski is that guy. Again, that's why I wouldn't mind playing Eric Harris. I need to sit back for a little. My back hurts. I wouldn't mind Eric Harris as the sub linebacker who's guarding Travis Kelce because I feel like he could keep up with them. Fargo, it doesn't matter what number draft pick we have. Mayock will find talent. Exactly, which is why I don't want to trade those draft picks away. I mean, Jamal Adams is a really, really great player. But that's also a lot of money we have to spend on someone who could be a rookie that Mayock drafted that could be maybe just as good. So, Travis says 100% agree. What happened to Navarro Bowman? Good to see you, brother. Dude, oh my God. I'm so sick of like being a Raider fan when they're like really, really bad and getting excited over stupid signings. Like, oh my God, we got Navarro Bowman. Oh my God, we have Justin Tuck. Nobody cares. They're not good. Malcolm Smith, Super Bowl MVP. Who cares? They weren't that good. Oh, what's up, doggy? I know, isn't he a little cute, doggy? Fargo, agree, bro. Yeah, I agree too. Mayock is a good general manager. Man, you guys really make this fly by. You guys showed up today. We only got 15 minutes left. Is there anything else I need to announce? I love making announcements, especially premature ones. Yeah, the Denver Bronco game that I just played. Oh, I've been saying the Denver Bronco game. Hold on one sec. It's not the Denver Bronco game that's up on Patreon. That's the last game of the season. It's the Chiefs game that's up on Patreon because I just played the Chargers. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. It did not go that well though. But the Chiefs game, this is probably game of the year. This Madden game again, it's up on Patreon. Corey has already seen it. If he elected to watch it, it's probably game of the year. No, wait, is that the one? Now I don't know. I don't remember now. I have to check. I'm going to Patreon. Posts. Week 10. Did I play the games out of order? Oh no, this could be bad, guys. Oh no, this is the first time we play Denver. Oh, thank God. Wait, so the next game? Oh, I'm sorry, I got everything wrong. My heart just stopped. The next game that's up on Patreon is the Denver game, but I just recorded the Chiefs game, which is game of the year. I have not edited that game yet, but it will be up eventually on Patreon. The Denver Bronco game will be up on YouTube in 2 days. Oh my God, I thought I just played these games out of order. Oh. But yes, the Chiefs game is game of the year. I'm not going to tell you what happens, obviously, but it's a spicy one. Spicy curry, where you at? I know you're up here somewhere. And Mayock, we trust with 3 exclamation points. Should have been 4. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to disagree with you the whole time. Noah, what's up, brother? Don't apologize for being late, man. You could just watch it back. Everyone say hi to Noah. Noah feels bad that he wasn't here. Oh, you know what? Everyone go subscribe to Noah. He just hit 60 subscribers. He does some Madden stuff. He does some Fortnite stuff. He does some vlogs. Go subscribe to Noah, everyone. Guys, here's the challenge. We have 25 people in here. I want Noah's channel. Noah, put your thing in the... What is Noah's thing? Noah, put your name in the chat right now. Put your what is that called? Your YouTube channel name, geez, in the chat, but don't put the link because it won't come up. Just put the name, and you have 60 subs right now, right? Yeah, you just hit 60. So we're gonna get Noah to 75. There's 25 people in here. We're gonna get Noah to 75 by the end of the day. That is my ask of you guys. Screw my Patreon. Screw everything else. Go to Noah's channel. Get him to 75 people. Okay? I need 15 people to go over there and subscribe. You have until the end of... No, not the end of the show. I don't want you to leave. I just lost 5 viewers. Did you guys go? And then I didn't want you to do it right now. But eventually, by the end of today, we are going to get Noah to 75 subs. Okay, Spicy Curry. Why do I hate the name Spicy Curry? No, I like the name a lot. I hate the Warriors. I hate them. I hate the Golden State Warriors. That's all. It's Noah is the name. So it's Noah. I'll pull it up on the phone right now. Where are we at? It's Noah. Yep, that's all. There it is right there. You got 62 subs, Noah. You got 62. We're going to get you to 75. 70 to 75. Let's get it there, guys. Come on. It's not that hard. Just go click subscribe. Winding down here, guys. I always ended a little early if you guys don't have any more comments, any questions. So get your last... Ooh, Shawshank Redemption Raider. What's up, Oliver Raider? Will Amik Robinson be started by the bye week? Starter is interesting. Slot corner... screw it. Yeah, sure. He'll be a starter. He's going to take some time to adjust, again, because he's a rookie and we have no OTAs. But yeah, he'll be a starter by week, 7 or 6? If you guys get your last second questions in, everyone's subscribed to Noah. Yes. Last minute questions here. I'm going to wrap it up a little early because I'm sweating buckets and exactly, Geraldo. Yeah, I don't think Joyner holds up until the bye week. I mean, the bye week is just a nice time to say, well, by this point, we'll leave you start. But like I said, any more questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys want to talk about? I'll give you a couple more seconds here because again, I'm sweating buckets, and we usually hit about the 50-minute mark before I hop off anyway. So if you guys don't have anything else. Yeah, another great show, right? I agree. I felt like this one really flowed. I felt like I had a lot to talk about. But it's all you guys. You guys really drive this thing. Again, Thursday. What time is Raiders Spotlight Pod? 8 p.m. Eastern. Who's the next Madden opponent? The Denver Broncos. It's up on Patreon right now. It'll be posted in 2 days. How many passing TDs, DC? 31. Subscribe to the channel, you said, bro. Thank you. Wow, now there's 30 people in here. You guys left and came back. That's so funny. Yeah, that's so true. Hunter so clutch. Third in Renfro. Who's winning NBA and MLB championships? MLB, I have no idea. Hell if I know. It could be literally anyone. The NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks. I'll make a pick. Major League Baseball, I'm a Pirates fan, but that's not happening, although it is only a 60-game season. The Yankees. I hate the Yankees, but we'll say the Yankees. Picks. I don't know. How many picks? 12. 31 touchdowns, 12 picks, because he's going to take more chances. Patreon link in the description. Go subscribe to It's Noah. New live show, probably 8 p.m. Probably 7:30. 7:30 to 8:15. Thursday, look out for it. Thursday Night Quarterbacks. All the comments will be shown on the screen, but we're going to be hitting topics. So if you guys want us to answer your questions, you got to donate into the show. It's only like $1 or whatever. And then we'll stop what we're doing and we'll talk. But, it's a different format show, so we're not going to be able to read them all. But we're going to show them all. Thursday Night Quarterbacks with me and Eric is coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you have anything else, I'll wait like 10 more seconds. I'm counting in my head right now from 10. We can't afford him. Who? Jadeveon Clowney? I don't know. I forget. Bold prediction. Ruggs will catch first touchdown. I'm saying Hunter Renfro. You'll be there. Yeah, come to the Spotlight podcast. It's happening in almost 2 hours. I'm a clown, I guess. Later, Raider Nation. See you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been really fun. Every Monday, we're still doing this. Season's getting closer. Everybody, please wear a mask. It helps so much. It doesn't protect you. It protects everybody else. The virus can still go in your ears and your eyes, but if you cough it out and you're wearing a mask, you can't give it to anyone. So just please wear a mask. It's not that hard. Frank, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But just go rewind it. It was a fun show, but sorry, buddy. Sorry, I feel so bad. You know what? Jackson. One question. You got to hurry up though. Thank you, Travis. One question. Hurry up. Type it in real fast. I'll wait for you, and then I'm gonna literally answer it, and then end the broadcast. I got my finger on the trigger of end broadcast. So I'm waiting for one question from Jackson Frank. Just waiting because there's a slight delay. Anything? You got anything, Jackson? Was this a mistake? Did he leave? Is he still even here? I think I just backed myself into a corner because now I'm waiting for someone who potentially isn't even here anymore. So if I leave and then he puts the question, I really just screwed myself, didn't I? Ruben, thank you, buddy. Love you. I think he's not here anymore. Jackson, can anybody hear him? Can anybody see him? Oh, there he is. Realistic goal for Ruggs this season. Not that many catches, but a lot of yards. Again, not that many touchdowns, but a lot of chunk plays, a lot of big yards. He probably gets over 1,000 yards with not that many catches. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. It is free after all, no charge to you. And just one baby. I don't know why I just did that for this broadcast. I usually don't do that, but I'm just so used to it. Goodbye.